Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, Rimika's Diary. Today, we're going to be seeing some grammar in CBSE Class 7, Chapter 3, the noun number. So let's get into the video. First, let's learn about number in grammar. There are two forms in number in grammar. Number, singular number and plural number. These are the two forms. Singular number refers to one person, place, thing or idea. Example, boy, pen, child, tree, book, etc. So it refers to only one person, only one place, only one thing, or only one idea. Plural number refers to more than one person, place, thing, or idea. Example, boys, pens, children, trees, books, etc. So it refers to more than one person, more than one place, more than one thing, or more than one idea. Notes: only countable nouns have plural forms. Singular countable nouns can be made plural usually by adding the suffix s or es. These nouns are called regular nouns. So the singular countable nouns that can be made into plural by adding s or es at the end are called regular nouns. For example, table, tables, glass, glasses. Here, table and glass are the singular form, and tables and glasses are the plural form. In tables, we added s at the end, and in glasses, we add es at the end. So these are regular nouns. However, the plural form of some nouns are made differently. Such nouns are called irregular nouns. So some plural form of some nouns are made differently without using es or s at the end. So these nouns are called irregular nouns. Rules for change of the number. So we're going to see about 13 rules that how you could change the singular form to plural form. So let's see one by one in detail. Rule number 1. The plural of the noun is generally formed by adding s at the singular form, as singular, plural, act, acts, article, articles, apple, apples, actor, actors. So here we only added s at the end. So these words are generally formed by adding s at the end. Rule number 2. The singular nouns ending in s, ss, sh, ch, x, is become plural by adding es to them, as address, addresses, arch, arches, actress, actresses, ash, ashes. So here at the end, to make it the plural form, we added es at the end. So next, notes. If ch has a hard k sound, the plural will be formed by adding s only, as monarch, monarchs. Here, the ch makes the sound k, monarch, the k sound. So we should not put es at the end. Instead, we should add s at the end since it's making the k sound. Stomach, stomachs. Here, you don't put es at the end because here the ch makes the sound k, stomach. It makes the k sound, so we should add s at the end. Rule number 3. If a singular noun ends in y with a vowel before, the plural is formed by adding s only, as so for example, if a singular noun ends in y, so the y is the ending letter for that word, and there is a vowel right before y, then we add s at the end. So, for example, bay, base. Here, the word ended with Y and there's a vowel before, which is A. So we should rewrite the word and just put S at the end. Same with boy, boys. Before Y, there's O. O is a vowel, so we're just adding S at the end. Chimney. In the word chimney, there's Y at the end and there's a vowel before Y. So we should put chimneys. Just add S at the end. In the word donkey, it ended with the letter Y and there's a vowel right before Y, which is E. So we're adding S at the end. Rule number 4. If a singular noun ends in Y and there is a consonant before Y, the plural is formed by changing Y into I and adding ES as. So in this rule, there is a singular noun and the last letter is Y, but before Y there is a consonant instead of a vowel. If there is a consonant before Y in that word, then we should take out the Y and put I instead of Y and then add ES at the end. So for example, assembly, assemblies, baby, babies, army, armies, body, bodies. So in the word assembly, there's Y at the end and there's a consonant before Y, which is L. So here we cut out the Y and write the entire word but without the Y and add IES. So we're changing the Y into I in this word and adding ES at the end. Same with babies. In the word baby, Y is the last letter. We're switching Y with I. So here we switched Y into I and then adding ES at the end. In armies, there's Y at the end. Before Y, there's M, which is a consonant. So instead of Y, we're adding I and then we're adding ES at the end. In bodies, there's Y, before Y there's D, which is a consonant. So we're changing the Y into I and then adding ES at the end. Rule number 5. If the singular noun ends in F or FE, the plural is formed by changing F or FE into V and then adding ES. So there is a singular noun. It is ending with F or FE. Then in the plural form, we should change the F or FE into V and then add ES at the end. For example, cough, coughs. Here there's F at the end, so I'm changing the F into V and then adding ES at the end. Half, halves. So here there's F at the end, so I'm changing F into V and then adding ES at the end. Elf, elves. So here there's F at the end, I'm changing F into V and then adding ES. Knife, knives. Here, in this word, the word knife ended with FE, so I'm changing FE into V and then adding ES at the end. Rule number 6. If the singular noun ends in IEF, FF, EF, then the plural is formed by adding S to it as belief, beliefs, chief, chiefs, cliff, cliffs. Here, belief. The word belief ended with IEF, so I'm just adding S at the end. Here, chief. Chief ended with IEF, so I'm just adding S at the end. And then here, the cliff. So here, the word cliff. This word has two F at the end, so I'm just adding S at the end. Rule number 7. If a singular noun ends in O with the consonant before O, the plural is formed by adding es. As, example, buffalo, buffaloes, cargo, cargos, hero, heroes, echo, echoes. So buffalo, buffalo ended with O, and before O there's a consonant which is L, so we're just adding es at the end for the plural form. In cargo, the word cargo ended with O at the end, and before O there's G. So G is a consonant, so we're just adding es for the plural form. Hero, the word hero ended with O, and before O there's a consonant which is R, so we're just adding es at the end. In the word echo, before O there's H, and H is a consonant, so we're adding es at the end for the plural form. Rule number 8. Nouns ending in OO, EO, EE, IO add only S to form their plurals. As the noun ends in OO, EO, EE, or IO, then we should just add S at the end. For example, bamboo. The word bamboo ended with 2 O's at the end, so in the plural form, I'm just adding S at the end. Bee. The word bee ended with 2 E's at the end, so I'm adding S at the end for the plural form. The word cuckoo. Cuckoo ended with 2 O's at the end, so I'm just adding 1 S at the end for the plural form. Now we're gonna see some rules for the irregular nouns. The nouns which do not form their plurals by adding s or es are called irregular nouns. Rule number 9. Some nouns form their plurals by a change of inside vowels. So, in some nouns, in their plural form, they change the vowels inside. For example, in the word goose, there's 2 vowels inside the word. So for the plural form, they will change the vowels inside. So here they changed it to EE instead of OO. And here, foot, feet. They changed the inside vowel to EE. Mouse, they changed the inside vowels to I. Tooth, they changed the inside vowels to EE. Loose, they changed these two into I. Then here, they changed this A to E. Rule number 10. Some nouns form their plurals by adding en to their singular form. So like some nouns form their plurals by adding en to their singular form. For example, child, children, ox, oxen. Here it also added en to change it to their plural form. Rule number 11. Plurals of compound nouns. So now we're going to be seeing like the plurals of compound nouns. If a compound noun is made of 2 nouns, the second noun is changed into the plural form. So in the compound noun, if there's 2 words in the compound noun, we're changing the second noun to its plural form. Example, footman, footmen. So here there's 2 nouns in this compound noun, and we're changing the second noun to its plural form. So we changed man to men, but we didn't do anything to the foot. We just kept it. We didn't change it to feet. We're just changing the second noun of that compound noun. So footman to footmen. Next, fingerprint, fingerprints. We're not changing it to fingers, we're just changing the print, this which is the second noun of that compound noun, to prints. We're adding s at the end. Next, lady doctor, lady doctors. We're not doing anything to the lady here. We're not changing it to ladies. We're keeping it. We're only changing the second noun. We're changing the doctor to doctors by adding an s at the end. So lady doctor to lady doctors. Next, if a compound noun is made up of a noun and a preposition, the noun part is changed into plural form. So if the compound noun has a preposition and a noun, we're only changing the noun. We're not doing anything to the preposition. Here, passerby. The word passer is the noun. We're changing it to passers by adding an s at the end. So passers-by. Locker on, lockers on. We're adding an s at the end to change it to the plural form. So passerby, passers-by, locker on, lockers on. And here, by and on are the preposition. Next, if a compound noun is made up of the nouns joined by a preposition, only the first noun is changed into plural form. So if the compound noun is made up of two nouns and a preposition, we're only changing the first noun to its plural form. So, example, son-in-law. Here, son and law are the nouns and in is the preposition. So we're changing the first noun to its plural form. Here, the first noun is son and we're changing it to sons by adding s at the end. So son-in-law to sons-in-law, father-in-law to fathers-in-law. We're changing the father to fathers by adding an s at the end, because here father is the first noun in this compound noun. Next, the following compound nouns take a double plural so in this compound noun it takes a double plural. So it means like there's two nouns in this compound noun and both the nouns are changed into its plural form. The man-servant is changed into men-servants. So both the nouns here are changed into the plural form. Here we changed it into men and here we changed it to servants by adding an s at the end. Woman-servant. So in this compound noun, the woman servant is changed into women servants. So here the M-A-N is changed to M-E-N, and in the word servant we added s at the end. So both the nouns are changed into plural form. Some compound words written without a hyphen become plural only by adding s to their singular form So some compound words are written without a hyphen become plural only by adding s to their singular form. So we're only gonna add s at the end for the compound words that doesn't have a hyphen. Example, handful, handfuls, mouthful, mouthfuls, spoonful, spoonfuls. Rule number 12. Plurals of words borrowed from foreign languages. So some plurals of words are borrowed from foreign languages. Focus, foci. Radius, radii. Index, indices, or indexes. So these words are borrowed from foreign languages. So rule number 13, miscellaneous plurals. So miscellaneous means like things are not related, like they're unrelated. So that's what miscellaneous mean. Example, Mr. or Mr. So in plural we say it misters. This, these. He, she, it, we say it they. Me, in plural, we say us. His or her, we say it there. You, the plural form is also you. Worksheet 1. Exercise 1. Write the plural form for the irregular nouns below. First one, child. So the plural form is children. So next, foot, feet. Person, people. Tooth, teeth. Mouse, mice. Exercise 2. Write the plural form for each word. Leaf, leaves. So I'm taking out the F and replacing it with V and adding ES at the end. Knife, knives. Shelf, shelves. Wife, wives. Wolf, wolves. Exercise 3. Write the plural form for the regular nouns below. Dog, dogs. Potato, potatoes. House, houses. Pen, pens. Book, books. Exercise 4. Choose the correct plural form. First question. The child or children were playing in the park. So in this sentence, you can see the verb where. So where is used when there is a plural form. So I'm picking children. The children were playing in the park. Second question. There are many leaves or leaves on the ground in autumn. So which plural form is correct? If there's F, do we put just S at the end or do we put VES instead of F? We put VES instead of F, so leaves is the correct option. There are many leaves on the ground in autumn. Third question. There are 2 persons or people waiting for you. So the plural of person is people. We don't just put S at the end, we change it to people. So there are 2 people waiting for you. Exercise 5. Fill in the blanks with singular or plural forms. I had 3 pet dash. So cat, we should write it in plural form. Since they said 3 pet, so it's plural. We know it's plural, so we should put cats. She read an interesting dash story last night. So here it says an interesting story. So an is used when there's a singular form, so we should write story. Third question. The dash baby are sleeping in their cribs. Here you could see the helping verb are, and are is used when there is a plural form, babies. Fourth question. There are few dash man at the door. So when there's few, we know it's plural form, so I'm writing men. Fifth question. The dash goose were flying in a V shape. Here, there's the helping verb where, and where is used when there is like a plural form. So we should write geese. I had 3 pet cats. She read an interesting story last night. The babies are sleeping in their cribs. There are few men at the door. The geese were flying in a V shape. Okay friends, I hope you guys tried this at home with me. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Bye.